Hey, Jeremy here with Preventive Pest Control. We are early in what we call termite swarm season. So we're getting lots of calls about, hey, I'm seeing these what are called termite swarmers. What does that mean? Do I have termites? Let me try to answer that here in the next 3 to 4 or 5 minutes. So what that means is this. Termite colonies mature at about 5 years. And we're talking specifically about Formosan termites, which is our biggest problem right here in the Houston area, Southeast Texas area. Formosan termites are bad news because when that colony does mature at about 5 years, they'll have anywhere between 3 to 5 million termites per colony. So let's have a look here. So let's say that this is a main colony underground. This is where these termites are. They're subterranean termites in the ground. This is the main colony. They'll have all these lines here represent their tunnels and the kind of infrastructure of their tunnel system. And over the 5 years, they're looking for food. They eat cellulose. And cellulose is typically, they find that with wood. They feed on wood that may be like in the ground, but as they continue to scavenge and forage, they're going to find perhaps your home. Because let's say that this is your home, your neighbor's home here, and termites are rarely a colony in isolation, because during this time of year, after they mature and they're sending their swarmers out, they're looking to pair up with termites from different colonies to start a new colony of their own. So they won't pair up with termites in their own colony. So in our area, we'll have anywhere between 2 to up to 6 or more termite colonies per acre. Colonies that could be in the 3 to 5 million range. We may have several of those per acre. So when you see one colony swarming or see termites swarming, it rarely means that just one is swarming, because they need to pair up with termites not in their own group. So you're seeing termite swarmers. Do you have termites? Well, let's look under your house at what's going on. We may have 3 separate colonies here over the range of maybe 4 or 5 houses, and each one having lots of termites, like I mentioned. So as they swarm up, they're looking to pair up, and they'll fly around for a while. Again, you may see them, they swarm at night, and they swarm to light. So that's kind of a dead giveaway that these are Formosan termites if you're seeing that. So if you're seeing swarmers, this is what's going on under your home. All these tunnels and this, they kind of have like these little battle lines drawn here where, hey, you guys stay over here, we're going to stay over here. And as they try to go back and forth, they fight. And we'll come out. If you're seeing swarmers, this is what we recommend. Give us a call, 713-946-9202. In most cases, we're going to set up a free termite inspection. We'll send one of my guys out, and he's going to look for what the kind of basic signs and kind of like the sure signs of termites, like termite tunnels, kickouts that may form once they're already in your home. And if we find active termites, we're going to definitely get that treatment going. We use Centricon termite bait stations. Now, there's 2 options. Some companies do liquid treatments like we used to do. We found that with Formosan termites, these termites that we're primarily dealing with now, the bait stations work far better than a liquid treatment for several reasons we can get into in a different video to keep this one shorter. So if we find active termites, we're going to put these stations in the ground. If we find problems like with these kickouts, with these mud caps on the walls and stuff, we'll put these AG stations, they're called, these above ground termite stations over where that is. They'll feed on that, and once they begin feeding on it, they'll share that throughout the whole colony, and within 90 days, that colony is just going to be completely eliminated. So what if we can't find active termites? Well, this is what we're going to recommend. If you're seeing termite swarmers, that means that you have multiple, most likely, mature termite colonies that your home is either sitting on or close to. Termites constantly forage for food. Even if they're feeding on your neighbor's house, they will continue to forage, and they may find yours as well. They may find food sources that could feed them for several years, but they continue to forage for new food sites. So eventually, in our area, you're going to have some sort of termite issue. It's projected anywhere between the next 5 to 7 years. All structures will have some sort of termite issue, just based on the track record of our area and termites. So even if you don't have active termites, we place these stations in the ground because as they come to forage, they will find these stations and they will feed it to the colony before they get into your home. and that colony will be wiped out in about 90 days. So we install a lot of these as preventive termite treatments because, hey, your neighbor had it, guy across the street had these termites, active termites in the area. You don't have to wait until you have a big problem, and you don't want to wait until you have a big problem because the damage these termites cause because of the volume of termites in each colony is that damage accelerates because it's just the number of termites feeding can splinter a structure really quick. In the 4 to 6 months of these termites feeding can cause major, major damage. So you're seeing termite swarmers in the area. What does that mean? Do you have termites? I don't know. Here's how we can find out, though. Give us a call. We'll set up, in most cases, a free termite inspection to come out and let you know what's going on. We're going to look for sure signs of termite issues such as mud tubes on the outside, kickouts on the inside. We'll check in the attic to see what we find. If we find active termites, we'll let you know a treatment plan that involves this Centricon system. If we don't find termites, but we find what we call conducive conditions, or if we know, hey, listen, we know that there's active termites in this area not too far away because of previous services that we're doing, we're going to let you know what you can do to protect your home as well so that you're not having issues in the future. So give us a call, 713-946-9202 or preventivepesthouston.com. Reach out to us on our website. You can set up, you can send us a message, and we'll get you set up on a free inspection in most cases, and just let you know what we find and the best way to either treat or protect your home.